evidence confirms that live streamer and political commentator Destiny, also known as Stephen Bunnell, engaged in a frick relationship with a and attempted to transport her across state lines. Fellas, ay, 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 ay. And by the way, this is not going to affect his audience in the slightest. He's not going to lose one viewer from this. That's the
Said ever, by the way.
type of fans that Destiny actually has. The Hasan and Destiny cult community, they see this and completely ignore it.
G-boys. Casual for them.
It's crazy. Recent court documents, specifically page 7 exhibit B, confirms Rose's date of birth is October 30, 2004, which aligns with the traffic ticket found online. Thus, when Bonnell was exchanging prawn material with Rose between March 2022 and October 30, Rose was a... They got him. They got him. He's...
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Sloppy! Of course, more things happening, more moves being made in the EHDIA Plus cinematic universe, but in specific, the HD. Hasan is, of course, busy getting one guide in chat and, of course, mauling about, you know what I'm saying, Ethan, Asmongold, Tectone, and the likes. You already know, it's a casual for Hasan, and coping, mauling, and seething, as of frequently as ever. Anyway, but more importantly, the D. Destiny. It looks like, oh buddy, the Rose situation is really caught up to him, because it looks like in his court documents expressly with the you know what I'm saying, whole Pixie lawsuit, it looks like the whole Rose situation has been fully clarified and mentioned in that official legal proceeding. So that's not looking good for him at all, and we gotta take a poopsie at that, so I ain't gonna waste no more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every single time. Let's see what's going on with Hasan and Destiny this time. Of course, the Daily Slops means one of my glorious slop kings. Should I love it, of course. Pegasus. I already know, baby. We got, they are completely fucked now. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link, sure to love it, of course. Pegasus. I already know. No time to waste either. Let's get right into it, because yeah. Hefty, it's looking like this time around. Let's do it.
Welcome back to a series so invincible, even Omni-Man subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is being rage baited by his chat again. They're calling him obsessed with Destiny. He's calling out all his haters, including Destiny, Ethan, and Tectone. He's blatantly lying about Ethan again, doing his fake-ass laugh. Rank #1 degenerate Destiny has been completely exposed in court filings for unspeakable things. Asmongold has responded asking to release the Destiny file.
Approved.
Attorney Legal Mindset is hinting at Reddit potentially getting investigated and sued. Asmongold has responded saying that Ethan should definitely sue Reddit and he will actually help him. Subscribe or you gotta become Hasan's lawyer. You're cooked.
Absolutely not, brother.
Bring it home, Jelly.
Ooh, are we about to up those numbers?
Let's up those numbers!
Numbers up. Clips never live down. Take it away, Jellybeeg.
Wig.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin with Hasan being rage baited by...
Brother, can you not talk over the slops? That would be great. Like, fuck are you doing? Anyway, besides that nigga yapping.
A chatter once again, this time he's talking about Destiny. Hasan claims he hasn't mentioned Destiny and his court case in months. X'd it out.
Somewhere along.
I'm like definitely pressing X to doubt. Boy, get the fuck out of here, brother. You know you damn well know you're rent free.
Wait, what? We don't have to cover this every week? Okay, I'm gonna start banning motherfuckers. I haven't talked about this in months. What are you talking about? And the only reason why I brought this up is because of chatter, because JD Vance is seemingly trying to go after Destiny on some free speech shit, which I said was inappropriate and unacceptable. And then someone said, oh, have you seen this? And revealed to me that there's new details in this court case. I hate when motherfuckers go, you talk about this every week. I don't. I hate when dumb fucks say shit like that. As a matter of fact, the only reason why I had to describe the details of this court case is because chatters were like, I don't know who the fuck this person is, or I don't know what the fuck this person has done.
All right, why don't you be like, hey, bro, I don't feel like covering that shit. I'm finna cover something else.
Evidence to the reality that I don't actually cover this shit that much. For understandable reasons. There are far more consequential things happening in the world. What?
Bro,
okay, again, then why are you covering this shit? I don't understand. You could have just told that nigga, yeah, I'll check that shit out later, or I don't feel like checking it out right now. The fuck are we sitting here doing?
Actually sounds so annoyed. Half of his stream is legitimately just getting trolled by random chatters. It's actually comedy. If you had to like do like a random number generator and you go to a random moment in Hasan's stream, there's like a 50% chance he's
You're gonna click onto him getting one guy? Yeah, like literally every fucking time. Nah, here's what it is. It's really like it's really split into thirds. Whenever you click randomly in a Hasan stream, you're gonna hear one of three things. Either him saying some dumbass shit, dead air, which means you're hearing fucking nothing, or he's getting one guy. Yeah, that's pretty much the only roles you're getting.
just mauling at this random chatter who's trying to rage bait him, right? And one thing I don't understand, right? Hasan and Destiny are supposed to be like these mortal enemies, right? Arch
They literally, again, like, yeah, they are mortal enemies, arch enemies, all that shit. But again, I'll keep saying, bro, fucking Hasan and fucking Denims were Destiny G-boys. Hasan has got all his strats from this nigga. They will always play the same tactics. This is why we have this on the Trexicon.
nemesis, right? They're like Light and L. That's how they're supposed to be. Yet Hasan is here again, defending Destiny. What is wrong with you? Apparently, according to Hasan, it is inappropriate and unacceptable to go after a guy who wants to genocide half the country. Okay, he wants conservatives dead. He thinks they should be afraid to even speak at public events and be afraid for their safety. This guy is so much of a sociopath. He even said he's fine with his own parents dying because, you know, they differ in politics, or any of his fans dying if they attend like a Trump event or whatever. That's how much this guy, that's like the amount of hatred he actually has.
Yeah. Crazy rhetoric, insane political ideologies, and rhetoric right there. Are we surprised? We're absolutely not. Look at the two fucking examples we have.
And Hasan goes, well, that's protected by free speech. Obviously, the guy who himself advocates.
I was about to say, but this is the guy who, again, like, bro, U.S. designated terrorist organizations, oh boy, he's ready to glaze up. Like, what are we talking about? The Houthis, 10 toes down, bro, they're on the moral side. Like, brother, his rhetoric not getting much better.
Political violence is fine when that is done against the other side, like conservatives, or anyone that's not Hasan, basically. And Hasan is so fucking delusional. Destiny has threatened Hasan's life as well, and he's still doing the shit. He's still.
Yeah, bro, that shit. It was so stupid. It's like, yo, bro, Hasan has the, you know, saying the dumbass fucking, you know, valid military target take, you know, saying invoking the name of the Hasan Klein or whatever. He says that dumb shit. He's getting a firestorm for that because obviously he's dumb as hell and he deserves a backlash. Then Destiny proceeds to come out, throw him an absolute PR just fucking apple, bro. Throws him a Granny Smith, some prime shit, bro. Just throws him some peak sympathy farming, right? Says this dumbass shit. So then Hasan proceeds to play victim complex, duh, like, yo, using that John as like what's it called? A sympathy brownie point or whatever, right? Then you'll see Jones like this where Destiny says the fucking stupid shit like his dumbass take about conservatives. Then you'll see Hasan, oh, well, yo, is Destiny allowed to say things like this? And he's fucking justifying the dumb shit. Then a nigga proceeds to one guy the fuck out of him again. Ultimate gotcha moment. Well, hey, man, so then was it justified what Destiny said against you, Hasan? Oh, well, I mean, well, you like, bro, get the fuck out of here with these niggas. I fucking hate them, dude. I really do.
Defending his free speech here. And obviously it does not fall under free speech if you're trying to incite violence here, right? And the truth is, the only reason he actually defends him is because they're technically on the same side. The radical lefty extremist side that just, you know, hates a large percentage of the population, essentially. So yeah, I assume they've just got this love-hate sort of relationship, right? And then somebody's responded with a whole sort of scroll here. It's a transcript of Hasan's streams, and every time he's mentioned Destiny,
Nah, to be honest, in fairness, bro, if you were to, like, look up the same shit for me with, like, literally EHDIA plus with all those names, it would be a fuckload of videos, too, so I can't even cap.
wow, guys, Hasan lying. I could have never seen this coming. I could never have guessed. I mean...
Oh, wait, didn't he... Wait, facts, hold on, I forgot. We're going off the interpretation Hasan just said this, like, he hasn't talked about Destiny in months.
Of Hasan's...
well, can you use a plausible deniability? He was specifically talking about the court case. Nah, Hasan's a fucking liar. Fuck off.
Streams, and every time he's mentioned Destiny...
August 23rd, 2025. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that was 2 months ago. I mean, unless he counts... Well, then we're going into the... You know, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Let me see. September 23rd. Oh, well, that's not save you. That was directly a month ago. So, ooh, actually shorter than that. 23rd. Yeah, September has a 21st, right? You had 8 days, 15 days, like 2 weeks ago. Oh, yeah, you're a fucking liar, dude.
Wow, guys, Hasan lying. I could have never seen this coming. I could never have guessed. I mean, even without checking, pretty much anyone could tell you that Hasan cannot go months without mentioning Destiny, Asmongold, Ethan,
I was about to say Destiny, Asmongold, even everybody, bro.
SlopTubers.
Tectone, the right-wing mega grifter, slop tubers, yeah.
I mean, people call me obsessed, right? Because I've made, you know, like this whole series. But true fans know that this isn't exclusive to Hasan. It will be basically anybody that I enjoy making fun of, right? I only
I remember the Mr. Beast arc.
do this shit because it's hilarious and a funny pastime. And yeah, it's free views and money for me. I don't really care who the subject actually is. But Hasan here does this because he's actually obsessed with these few specific people. Now, he was even talking about Asmon a million times, even though he was on a 1-month break. Now, if Hasan actually took a break, my
Oh
videos
yeah, bro. Oh man, I fucking hate when people associate my name to Asmongold. It just totally fucks up me PR. Yeah, Asmongold goes on break. Hey man, I wonder what Asmongold's doing. I don't give a fuck. I will always bring that shit up. It's like, bro, nigga, he's fucking your PR up. Why the hell do you care about him in any modicum? Because then again, like, well, not then again, but like, then again, if he's fucking your PR up, you shouldn't even want to mention him in any regard.
on him would likely to stop because I wouldn't have new content and any more updates on him. And I'm hoping the only break he takes is when he's in fucking prison. But because we all know this guy ain't stopping his fucking stream. He is terminally addicted to this shit, right? But I thank him. I thank him for that, for funding my new mansion, right? Maybe I'm about to become a fucking communist and get a $3 million mansion like Hasan here, right? So yeah, thank you, Hasan. Very, very socialist of you, you know, spreading the wealth here. Anyways, he continues calling out Destiny fans and he mentions Ethan and Tectone out of nowhere. Hasan comments on the deterioration of Destiny fans. Ironic.
Contradicting yourself. Oh, we talked about the fucking pedophile sex pest. I was wondering what's going on. This is another part of the reason why I usually...
You are constantly contradicting yourself. You're the king of contradicting yourself. That is absolutely true. Talk about royalty, boy. Yeah, he could have the crown if it's this.
don't like covering sex pestiny because instantly his dumb fuck rats come in and start chirping.
Hey, man, I know a certain dumb fuck that also has a dumb fuck fan base of rats. It's crazy.
What's really funny about it is that, like, at least I would say like 4 years ago or whatever, he had more sophisticated fans. Like, they were still not the most intelligent, but they, like, I think
Are yours?
the quality of their the quality of the hater has diminished over time, because I think at least like those who were major fans of his that were somewhat intelligent have already jumped ship by now. Now I can't even tell if this is like an Ethan Klein fan or a Rape Tone fan. Now you just have haters that don't mind being
What?
associated with a pedo. I mean, which one are we?
What about heads that aren't like fans of anybody and just see your rhetoric and be like, yeah, that shit is ass? Like, are they just like fucking haters, or like, are they a fan of like, bro, I don't get it. Yo, there could be heads that just, again, do not like you, Hasan, because, again, the content, the fucking, you know, saying political commentary, the fucking rhetoric ideologies put out are fucking terrible, dude. Like, I don't, like...
talking about?
Yeah, this is just hilarious coming from Hasan. Hasan, your fans are so brain dead. We could legitimately do an EEG, right? Try to measure brain activity, and it would be non-existent. They would be pronounced dead. It would
That shit, it would just be some hollow shit, bro.
legitimately be a scientific anomaly, all right? It would be like a fifth dimension. How does a
You would hear a ringing noise coming out of these niggas' eardrums.
human being actually continue to exist and operate without a brain, right? A true marvel of science itself. We have to get fucking Einstein on this shit. Like, you know, you might discover something new here, all right, in the realms of physics. How do Hasan fans even exist, you know? Now, I do agree with Hasan on one thing. Destiny fans are completely brain damaged as well.
DGGG boys and fucking Hasan G boys, like, at this point, yeah, bro, if you're a DGGG boy, like, yeah, like, you're at levels untold, dude. Like, it's just bad, bro. Like, I'll fully admit.
No matter how much evidence comes out that he is a degenerate freak who admittedly likes minors and also advocates political violence like
I mean, I didn't forget them DMs with Willie Mac. And I don't think a lot of other people did either.
a radical lunatic, none of it is actually enough to dislodge a Destiny fan from his schlong. They have
Facts.
firmly grasped it in their hand, like SpongeBob in that one episode, right? Firmly grasp it in your hand. And don't worry, we'll get into some more degen Destiny updates this video. It is now confirmed he likes minors here, and he was talking to minors as well. People responded, Hasan has one chat filled with sycophants. This is people who like do insincere flattery, basically. 100 banned phrases.
Oh yeah, sycophants, yeah.
And an unpaid mod team who sit there insta-banning any criticism. Dude, you have to refer to Destiny and Ethan as D and E. That is diabolical.
Oh yeah, I remember when we first seen that shit. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. They just gotta put the fucking acronyms, dog.
All right. Yet somehow he still crashes out every day. How can anyone be this sensitive pussy? Well, you would have to ask Hasan that. Even a broken clock is
Mr.
right twice a
Piker.
day. Destiny fell for the I have diagnosed ADHD and prescribed, so taking daily stimulants will magically have zero negative mental side effects and has been in decline ever since. To be fair, I think Destiny is unhinged without this stuff, all right?
Yeah, the Vivants don't fucking matter, yo. Destiny just as a person is abhorrent.
I don't think it's this is the cause of him being unhinged. This man is clearly just a psychopath. Because
Yeah, like direct rage cow now. Unfortunate, I don't know for who. He put the shit on himself.
since when does medication make you want to kill half the country and also make you a deviant who likes minors? I don't know of any medication that does that. He ain't lying though. That DGG brain
I was
drain
about to say, what they gonna blame that shit on the Tylenol?
realistic. Actually, PDF file consent violating streamer is going to save democracy, of course. Hasan was a Destiny fan. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No.
I love being right. I love being right.
Wonder he's an unhinged lunatic. Hasan is the premium Destiny fan. He's like the final evolution of a Destiny fan. My god. Moving on to Hasan calling out Ethan.
Like, he quite literally was a Destiny G-boy, and so was Denims. Like, yo, I will never let heads forget that.
Then once again blatantly lying about him and doing the most cringe ass fake laugh.
You recognize that Israel is doing a genocide, but you also still think it's Hamas's fault that Israel is doing a genocide? Okay, this, Jay Mershon, sometimes you spam links and it gets annoying, but you were right to send this one. You were right to say this is a new thing that you haven't encountered yet. Because I've encountered people who say Israel's not committing a genocide. I've encountered people who say Israel's committing a genocide, but that's actually good, right? Like, you know, because they deserve it. I have, however, never encountered a person that has said Israel is committing a genocide and it's bad, but it's a genocide because of Hamas. I've only heard other versions of this, like Israel's doing war crimes and a genocide, but it's a good thing because Palestinians deserve it because of Hamas. This guy is saying Israel's committing a genocide and it's bad, but it's because of Hamas that Israel is committing a genocide. I have never heard that before.
What? Shit doesn't even make fuck. Bro, Hasan, who the fuck is the IDF fighting? Is it not Hamas?
Someone said you had a podcast with a person like that. Oh my God, you're
shit, I
right.
just hit my
Oh
knee,
my God,
but-
you're right. This is the Ethan Klein position.
hurt.
Oh my God.
What? This shit doesn't even fucking make sense, bro. What? Bro, you're laughing at, bro, what you're saying makes no fucking sense. Bro, like, yes, we can acknowledge that, yo, the IDF and shit is doing a genocide and all that shit, but bro, are we pretending that October 7th didn't happen? What the fuck? Like, Hamas is clearly doing shit back too. What the fuck? Yo, again, I talk about it all the time, and heads can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, because you already know I'm not about that politics shit, and I try not to talk about it, but a certain fucking moron thinks he's a fucking political commentator and or a journalist and shit. So yeah, he talks about that shit in the dumbest way possible. So now I have to sit here and try to interpret the stupid ass shit that comes out of his mouth. Like, bro, what the fuck are you even on about? Like, yes, Israel, well, the fucking IDF per se, yes, is doing a genocide, but yo, Hamas is also doing attacks back. I'm so what? Like,
You're right. You're
Again.
not wrong.
feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I have no idea what the fuck Hasan is even talking about right now. Like,
Because it's a disingenuous one that I never even actually thought about it like that. That's true. Low key, not wrong.
Okay, can we have a petition to make that laugh illegal? Oh my god, that is so.
I'm just like, fuck the laugh. I'm just confused on what fucking logic Hasan was trying to apply there, because there was literally zero being used. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Brother, that is the worst thing to ever assault my auditory canals. Can I file like a lawsuit or something? That's got to be some sort of auditory assault. Definitely gave me some hearing damage just from fucking having those waves bounce inside my ear canals there, right? Also, can the one Hasan fan watching tell me what is this guy's deal with Ethan? I mean, I guess like
Oh, well, yeah, that's obvious. Leftovers, that whole situation, Hasan is petty, yada yada, we got this.
chatter brought it up, but Hasan and his chat are pretty similar at this point, and he chose to like highlight that message and actually agree with it, right? So what does Ethan have to do to get in Hasan's favor? Not that he
Be on deck. That's literally it. Max level purity test. try to be so pure, but you'll never be pure enough for these heads. That's why pandering to them is an actual lost cause and just stupid. Like, you're never going to be purer than them, because if you're purer than them, then they gotta be purer than you, because, bro, come on, we have to be the purest. Oh my god, come on, we truly have to be the advocates. Like, bro, I'm not hearing that.
Should want to do that, but just hypothetically, I want to know, what can Ethan ever do so that Hasan would stop f***ing slandering him every single day of the week? Again, just gotta clarify for the newcomers, nothing wrong with criticizing Israel, Netanyahu, whatever you want, right? But
Of course, this is the gen I was literally saying the other day when we covered that video, Diddy video, and like it covered with Charlie, and he was also covering some of the stuff with Netanyahu and like how he's trying to shill censorship through TikTok and all that. Like, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, the IDF, Netanyahu, yeah, bro, they're doing a genocide. But what are we sitting here pretending again that like, yo, Hamas and heads aren't doing attacks and shit, dude? That's why I'm like so confused. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, yes, we see what the IDF is doing, but we also see what heads like Hamas are doing. You know, these U.S. designated terrorist organizations that you're glazing up. I'm so confused. Like, that's
this guy is so ridiculous. He legitimately, like, the only thing Ethan could do is probably enlist in Hamas and become, you know, recommend Hasan as an honorary member for his endless propaganda, and then Hasan would forgive him. Oh, wait. He has to do one more thing. He has to arrest his own wife for being, according to Hasan, a terrorist baby killer valid military target, and then, you know, hand her into the authorities, and then, yeah, Hasan would maybe be like, okay, Ethan is, neutral. You know, he's still...
yo, nah, this pick of Hasan is diabolical, boy.
And then, yeah, Hasan would maybe be like, okay, Ethan is...
I'm liking this picture for you, boy. They said smile real cute. Alright, I'm digging. This ad hominem, but boy, nah, this shit is hilarious.
Neutral. You know, he'd still have to do a little more. Maybe turn himself in as well. Maybe, you know, send his kids to CPS as well. Then
my
maybe.
God.
Like, it's just so disgusting, man. This, like, they used to be friends. Can you imagine? They actually used to be friends. And even iDubbbz, dude. Like, these people just destroyed, like, they turned on him completely.
Cornballs.
It's just such a betrayal.
Hamas is responsible for the ongoing genocide by being undertaken by the state of Israel is such a wild thing to say. Clintonian triangulation is strange because it's such an unusual triangulation. The normal play is to ignore that it's a genocide and give platitudes about the need for aid or whatever. This acknowledges the state of Israel is carrying out the genocide, but then hedges by saying Hamas forced them to do it. Incredible. It's incredible because it just doesn't make sense. Because it's such an insane thing to say. Which is why, like, when Ethan made this exact same claim, we just didn't factor that he was being sincere about the recognition of Israel doing a genocide. Because you can't recognize a state or an entity doing a genocide and then simultaneously say it's the victim's fault. Like, that doesn't make sense at all.
Okay. Well, then see, this is where okay. This is where this song gets so like messed up, because again, this is his narratives he's pushing, misconstruing everything. Brother. First of all, yo, again, Hamas has done attacks. So yeah, that's really looking bad. But again, to that, yo, bro, there is still like innocent people and families on both sides, brother. Like, this is something that, again, expressly needs to be talked about. And brother, you do nothing to actually clarify or convey any of this. And so also I'm sitting here like, bro, what is he talking about? Like, this is actually insane, brother. Like, obviously, yo, there are innocent Palestinian families and innocent Israeli families. Like, brother, if Hamas goes over and does attacks, bro, that is no better than, obviously, you know what I'm saying, the IDF going over and doing attacks as well. This is, again, more war and bloodshed. What are we... Bro, yo, holy shit, I hate listening to this nigga, bro.
Unless you think Israel's doing a genocide and it's a good thing. You know what I mean?
It's obviously not a good thing, but Hamas doing attacks is not a good thing either. What are we talking about?
It is a totally incoherent thing to state.
Okay, I'm sorry. When did Ethan say any of that? Like,
Exactly.
he might have said that, you know, Hamas takes some responsibility in this war, which is 100% accurate and an objective fact, obviously.
Exactly, bro. Again, like, are we just pretending that October 7th wasn't a thing?
Like, if you go and kill civilians, obviously, you take some accountability, right? Maybe not all of it, you take some accountability, right? You're gonna get some pushback, right? Obviously, the other side is going to fight back. It's like he takes what Ethan says and then twists it to be
yes,
the worst.
and that's exactly what I just put out earlier. That's why I'm like, no, I had to really pause. I'm like, wait. This is actual just like, yo, he's blatantly misconstruing this and spreading misinformation. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, wait, what? This like makes no sense in any regard. I'm like, huh? Like, this is crazy. And yeah, brother, you gonna need to substantiate bro, point me to the direct clip of Ethan saying exactly this. But you know what, Hasan?
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it, I'm saying it. I'm calling you out, nigga. You can't. Because you're a goddamn liar. First stat, pathological liar.
version humanly possible, and consistently implies that he's somehow an Israel dick rider, a staunch like Zionist, and supports the war and everything like that. He says the same thing about Asmongold, even though it's just not true. And now anytime any discussion regarding Israel is brought up, which Hasan will bring up out of nowhere, he could be fucking eating cereal and be like,
well, yes, that's the whole point. That's exactly why it's so ironic for him to call niggas grifters when the only thing that like it allows you to entrench yourself in a conversation, or it plug yourself into a conversation, is when you bring up the fucking conflict. Like, it's nah, but I'm the nigga digging. Like, bro.
It's spelling out Israel, guys. I'm not hallucinating. I'm not a schizo, but it's spelling out Israel. And then when Israel's brought up, he'll bring up Ethan and dunk on him, right? Which is basically all the time, right? It's so disgusting. And then when Ethan will fight back, he'll start crying. This guy's obsessed with me. Like, come on. Moving on to the rank number 1 degenerate freak.
Uh-oh.
Second only to Diddy himself, Destiny.
Mr. P slip and slide Dizzler.
Apparently he's been exposed again. I mean, like, for the 50th time. Here we got a tweet. According to court filings dated October 3, 2025, evidence confirms that live streamer and political commentator Destiny, also known as Stephen Bonnell, engaged in a frick relationship with a minor and attempted to transport her across state lines. Fellas, ay, 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 ay. And by the way, this is not going to affect his audience in the slightest. He's not going to lose one viewer from this. That's the
Saddest shit ever, by the way.
type of fans that Destiny actually has. The Hasan and Destiny cult community, they see the shit and completely ignore it.
G-boys. Casual for them.
It's crazy. Recent court documents, specifically page 7 exhibit B, confirms Rose's date of birth is October 30, 2004, which aligns with the traffic ticket found online. Thus, when Bonnell was exchanging prawn material with Rose between March 2022 and October 30, Rose was a minor. They got him. They got him. He's
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
cooked. Thus, when Bonnell was exchanging corn material with Rose between March and October, Rose was a minor, and minor in bold. What a disgusting person. I'd ask how this man still has a platform, but it's probably because he's not the only one. Consider the audience.
I'm like, yeah, like, it's just the audience. If the audience chooses to be like, yeah, dude, we don't give a fuck, I'm still gonna blatantly suck his cock because holy fuck, he's a god king, he can never do wrong. Yeah, bro, it's the fault of not only the creator, but the audience they cultivated. They cultivated a lot of weird fucks that won't be objective. And that's the whole thing, too. And that's why I say all the time, if you have a favorite content creator and all that, they truly, like, yo, I feel, at least in my opinion, to truly know that this head is, like, your favorite content creator, yo, you should be able to look, like, directly at everything they do and be objective. That's the whole point. Like, yeah, obviously, you have that, like, bias of liking them to your favorite creator. But you should most definitely, because they're favorite creator, know them better on the ins and outs. Like, yeah, bro, there's some things, like, yeah, I'm not really feeling her. They have some opinions. Maybe I don't feel that, John, or whatever. But overall, I still do like them. They're still my favorite creator. But nope. They choose the God route. They choose the, yo, this motherfucker is an almighty being. Dude, we must bask in their presence. They could never say some shit or do some shit that's wrong. Yeah, fuck off with that bullshit.
He's been doing it for years. Here's a clip of him actually admitting it to other YouTubers years ago. I've shown this before, but apparently Destiny fans rushing into the comment section like cockroaches they are, going, my queen Destiny is actually innocent.
But no, you said she sent me pictures that made it so hard. So when you saw a 15-year-old girl, you were sexually attracted to her.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, what do you want me to say? Like, there are 16-year-old chicks that are really fucking hot. I was like 23 or 24 at the time. Like,
So you were an
I'm not
adult.
gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you, like,
You were an adult at the time.
I have never, yeah, of course. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you.
Buddy, how much evidence do you need? He's legitimately admitted that he finds 15-year-olds attractive. I mean,
He said, oh.
come on, buddy. Like, even in the Willie Mac DMs, he's just like,
Literally, again, VLC media player? Huh?
why are you asking that I have illegal material on my computer? Depends who's asking. Are you interested?
Proceeds to justify why he can keep this material on his computer? Huh? Like, bro.
Was the implication, or the other implication is, are you a Fed, right? Don't worry, guys. Even after seeing all of this, I, as a Destiny fan, will do my diligent duty and ignore all the evidence because I'm parasocially attached to a degenerate freak streamer. You know, they'll see all these clips of where he says he likes 15-year-olds for the 100th time and be like, actually, it was out of context.
I was about to say, actually, it was out of context. How did you, bro, this was totally clipped. Bro, this happened so many years ago, bro, I swear to, bruh. And like, yo, honestly, again, when you say that, like when heads say that, like, yo, this was years ago, heads would change their rhetoric and all that, I'm a staunch believer in that, John. How about if I told you, yeah, bro, these DMs with Willie Mac, the whole John, my Destiny. Yeah, that was about like maybe a month or two ago. If not like a month ago. Yeah. Man, doesn't seem like the change of patterns of behavior one's gonna work here. It doesn't seem like the patterns of behavior's changed.
You don't get the context. The context is I like mine. That's the context. Destiny is just an intellectual of the highest capacity, obviously. Debate him, bro. Debate him. He will destroy you. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not 15. I'm not the target audience here, obviously. A room for two. We're back in the...
Oh, man, the cell. Hasan and, oh, boy, at this point, yeah, honestly, Hasan might just be right. Just sex destiny.
Cell with Cockroach Hasan and Soy Cuck Destiny, the classic. One day, this dream will be a reality. I have a dream. I have a vision.
I have a dream. Yeah, I'm telling you.
This is my vision. Stephen Bonnell is in a lot of trouble. Him trying to shrug it off is frivolous. Won't help his defense. I mean, I am shocked.
Yeah, there is no way to shrug this off. Not when it's in your legal proceedings. Not when it's directly in your docs.
This guy is like actually so popular. Like he has a respectable sized fan base. I would say he has a more fervent community even than Hasan. He has diehard supporters who are like, I don't know what kind of a fan base you have to foster where you get outed as a PDF like a complete freak and still people defend you. That's impressive, honestly. Well then, seems like jail is his real destiny. Got him. Now don't worry, we got apps.
I'm saying here like, yo, I don't know if that's impressive on the factor that, yeah, he sat out this many bulls, or if that's disappointing that these many motherfuckers are stupid enough not to look at shit objectively. Tough.
Absolute regards coming out of nowhere to prove they're regarded. Kyle Kulinski reacts to JD Vance looking at 2 Florida social media influencers for preaching violence. Destiny tweets absolute pussy bleh JD Vance. And we got this excerpt. Salisbury wrote that JD Vance wanted to pursue criminal cases against 2 Florida influencers who were preaching violence on social media. The messages did not specify the identities of the pair and said prosecutors had declined on one of their cases. And Destiny naturally assumed, somebody was preaching violence on social media. That must be me.
It must have been me, which is so fucking stupid, because then you're directly admitting that, like, yo, man, that take you had about conservatives, ooh, that might have been a little bit of inciting political violence, even though we all know it directly was. Like, bro, like, you're basically just admitting, yeah, man, I was saying some pretty crazy radical shit.
Destiny, obviously. That's not a good thing. And then we got this idiot. The vice president tried to get Destiny thrown in prison for trolling MAGA. Holy shit. That's right, guys. Asking to genocide.
I was about to say, nigga, trolling? The nigga said, bro, conservatives should be scared of getting killed when they go out to events. Nigga, that's trolling? Nigga, that's a troll? That's a big whoop? Boy, get the fuck out of here, nigga. These...
half the country, saying that conservatives should be afraid of even speaking, and he wants them dead, and he wouldn't care if they were dead. So all of that is apparently trolling MAGA, guys. That's genius. I support sending Destiny to prison. Destiny literally made threats and was inciting others to do his dirty work.
Funny enough, hey, somebody has to do it.
This isn't a free speech issue, it's a lack of morals issue on Destiny's part. It's always trolling or a joke when they do it. Yeah, tell that to a Destiny fan. Put him in prison, and we just got this. Is that a real picture?
Here comes the Crimson Chin!
What? It was Admiral response.
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching Fairy Odd Parents, but boy, it's the Nigga Chin! Yeah, I'm dying, bro. Don't get caught up saying nigga chin, bro. Niggas gonna fuck it up, bro. You might say another not so savory word.
And put him in prison, and we just got this. Is that a real picture? What? Anyways, Asmongold responds, says if Destiny goes down, he wants to see the Destiny files.
And also,
we have released the Shadman files. You know, the Destiny one's next.
we've been talking a lot about the list. What about the Destiny list?
Ooh, what about the Destiny files?
Do you remember this whenever Destiny said, bro, if I need to go on the sex offender list, I'm taking like 20 other streamers with me? Oh.
When was this released? Hold on. Jarvis, remember this. Jarvis, remember this. Because I can't wait to bring this up in a later date.
Okay, lol W. Please, I am begging, praying, hoping, on my knees. Let us know. I want to know it. I want to know, because think about how many videos that's going to be for me. Please do it.
Fair enough. How many for me? I'm feeling that. Everybody's getting exposed. That's tough.
When are you going to do it? Many such cases? Yeah, what the fuck, he said that? No, what a weird thing to say.
But at the same time, we also have to always take in, and I say this literally all the time, Destiny is quite literally maxed out peak at, what is it? I'll show you. Hold on. Let's just pull up my favorite document. Yep, the Trexicon. Destiny, you see, we go over to Destiny Hasan tab. You see, Destiny is a pro user of diversion tactics. Methods used to distract or mislead an individual or group from a particular subject or goal, such as political diversionary tactics. The core idea is to shift attention or create a different path, whether for political, social, or personal reasons. Well, you see, I'd say Destiny's reasons are pretty personal. Personally on his hard drive. And it's not good at all, right? So if he goes to say, bro, I need to go on that Fenner's list, I'm taking like 20 other streamers with me, I bet if we're doing what Asmongold is doing right now, sitting here saying, geez, man, I wonder who's on this list, release it and all that. Guess who that takes attention away from? Not you. Definitely not you. But 100% Destiny. So yeah, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. I'm gonna say my guess on this, for real, if this was a hypothetical real, yeah, we need to get these bulls exposed, bro. Yeah, we need to see what your weird bro's been doing, because it's already looking really bad for Destiny. If y'all on the same timing, oh yeah, it's terrible. So I'll give that about a 20%, maybe 10. My 90 is what I just said. Yeah, bro, Destiny's doing this as a diversion tactic so people don't pay attention to his really weird sayings, allegations, and things he said before. Yeah, that's it.
I don't know who's going to be on the list. Like anybody, well, you guys know. Here's the truth, right? You guys know I don't deal with stuff like that, right? You know I don't. I'm an edgy guy. I love raunchy humor and stuff like that. But when things approach real life and it's interactions with human beings and people are hurt and there's actual victims to things, then my mindset begins to change, right? Then I start thinking about things differently. And at least 5 years ago, exactly. And yeah, I think you're safe. I mean, well, it's hard. Yeah, it's kind of the thing for me, right? I mean, and I've got. What if your friends were on the list? If my friends were on this list that Destiny has, I would say that I want it released even more. Because I don't want to be friends with people that are sexual assaulters and sexual abusers.
Cancel Asmongold immediately. I can't believe he
I'll be like, yeah, but that logically does make sense. I'm like, in the factor even more, like, yo, if my mans or my supposed peoples is on this list, I'm like, yeah, I gotta really know, because one, y'all getting confronted, like, bro, and this was a gen I was saying, like, on one of the other vids yesterday, if not, or was it today? Nah, I'm pretty sure it was yesterday, but it was basically using an example like, yo, if my man's someone that I have the best interest of, and I would assume they have my best interest at heart too, is looking like something that's going on, some shady business and all that, bro. You being my man, someone I care about, I'm gonna confront you on this, John. I want to make sure you alright, you good, doing the right Jones, going and being pushed in the right direction, bro. You don't want your man's doing some bad Jones, so you want to know this stuff even more. So yeah, that makes sense to me. I mean, at least in my interpretation, it's really not really no dumbass allegations, but yeah, bro, because you wouldn't want your peoples on this type of time, and you gotta know this.
say that. You don't
Or
want
better yet to that, if it's really, like, obviously getting to this deep too, yeah, you gotta cut heads off. Ain't no more associating if you're really doing some heinous shit, and this would be that.
to be friends with PDF files. Disgusting. What the heck is this? How could you? Is what a Destiny fan would say. But I just love how Destiny literally just admits it. He's just like, if I need to go on the list, now why would you need to go on the list, Destiny? And he's like, oh, I'm taking down everybody else. Like, okay, buddy, whatever that means. Like, it's like the same thing with Willie Mac. Why are you asking me if I have illegal material on my computers? I don't know. It's pretty important. I don't know. By the way,
It's like very important, especially if you fucking admitted this shit to me, because now me and you are the only people that know this shit, and that's a fucking problem, because yeah, you could be an accomplice to hiding, underage materials. So yeah, that's of course why Willie Mac called the police.
how poetic is it that the two Omega radical, far lefty lunatic streamers, Destiny and Hasan, are both just Omega creeps? Like, obviously, Destiny way more. I will give Hasan his one win when it's against a complete degenerate freak like Destiny, but it's just crazy. And I guarantee you, 100%, there will still be a Destiny fan in the comments going, like, defending him like the craziest white knight. Because anytime I mention this guy, they spawn in like absolute cockroaches. Like, just admit you're a PDF file too, and you're just okay with it or something, all right? Anyways, then Destiny calls out his Hasan for his comments.
Nah, it better get to that. It's not even two. It's just like, yo, just admit, bro, you care about like the content and shit, and seeing shit from your favorite streamer or YouTuber, whatever the fuck, more than the nigga being a fucking weirdo. Like, that's just what it really is for those niggas.
About skipping TwitchCon because he was worried for others, not himself. Me, flying around the US doing public debates despite receiving pages of death threats while the VP pushes to prosecute me for my speech. Hasan can't go to TwitchCon because it's too risky, but immediately jumps to publicly announce him going to events on Instagram so he can farm clout. Well, now, lol even. And here he is with Pokemon. Mrs. Eat the Rich, but not me, not my kind of rich, the other.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Miss Pokemon. Honestly, I'm glad I haven't seen you in the, CDST drama mill in a while, honestly. I'm telling you, because what was it the last time? I don't even remember. I think it was because, like, she had posted a picture in her dress, and everybody was saying, like, yo, oh, yeah, I remember, because she was saying, oh, yeah, I went to my brother's wedding. Everyone was like, so, you went to your brother's wedding and didn't take a picture with him? You instead decided to take ass pics? Nice, I feel that.
We're kind of rich. Also, for a broke boy to say so. And then we got Lily Pichu here. I just don't know why they hang out with this loser, but all right.
I have no
Hasan,
clue
when he
either.
gets in a photo with
Actually, yes, I do. What the fuck am I talking about? Clout money.
Pokemon. Dude, I love this picture. Can I just say, I love this picture. It is cinema. It is absolute
Hasan.
cinema. And it's ironic, because Asmon is supposed to be the Roach King, but it just fits so much better with Hasan here. Anyways, Nux has jumped in. These are the only two men standing between America and full-on fascism. And then we got Destiny and Gavin Newsom. Nux responds, is getting cucked by your wife a prerequisite or a coincidence? Bit of both for Destiny, I'd say, that's for sure. Moving on to legal mindset.
I speed face that voice so hard. I'm like,
Talking about how Reddit might be cooked. Basically, quick context.
yeah, nah, that shit is done. We already went over this yesterday with Lus. Yeah, the Roman P, like this Roman P. Hold on, you'll see.
That's for sure. Moving on to legal mindset. Talking about
Yeah, this Roman P you see here isn't the same Roman P as the like initial Roman P that was like, the one that is like what is Lus call him? Roman 9 lives. Yeah, like 9 lives, the one that claimed to be like 9 out of the 16 H3 Reddit mods that were getting subpoenaed. So yeah, this already basically got debunked.
how Reddit might be cooked. Basically, quick context. Ethan is suing the 3 Hasan orbiters, Casey Denims and Front for copyright violations. H3 snark mods.
Yo, I need to save this flick. Hold on, I'm saving this flick because I said this in another video. I wish I had some way to find the mega thread thing. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely screenshotting this. I need this. Alright, but yeah, bro, 100% bringing this up.
Were also involved in providing links to their streams for these violations. Ethan subpoenaed the mods to get their identity so he could sue them. They responded with 700-page reports of just a bunch
742-page motion quash, to be exact.
of bullshit screenshots. Now, one of the H3 Snark mods has claimed that they work at Reddit, and this could put Reddit themselves in the crossfire for them to sue.
You have an admission.
Here, I'm just gonna give you the base, like, not rundown, but like, again, Trilly says it all the time. When it comes to, like, Hasan, these type of bulls, or Destiny, any type of bulls, yeah, there's the hierarchy. There's the content creator, which would be Mr. Roach-san or Mr. X Destiny, right? They're orbiters, and then the G-boys. As it goes down the line, you need to trust. Well, first of all, you start at the top, and you shouldn't trust Hasan at fucking all or Destiny, right? And it just goes down, proceeding to get worse. So if Hasan, you can't trust him, why the hell would you trust an orbiter who dick sucks him? And why the hell would you trust a fucking G-boy who dick sucks them? They all have the incentive to lie, push a narrative, and all that shit. So you should immediately take literally everything, especially coming from a G-boy, a snark mod, with a grain of salt. Dude, you should never believe any of this shit.
100% confession. Right here. They're saying, concern level for you. This whole thing is so odd. Roman P, once again, the head moderator, saying not concerned at all. Balancing working at Reddit and being the head moderator for H3 Snark has kind of been stressful, though. We have a confession right in front of everybody, in front of God and everybody, that the head moderator is a Reddit employee, is working at Reddit. This person, which has civil liability now and potential, and once again, once we dig, there may be criminal stuff that comes out, who knows, right? They are on the hook for this. And they have put Reddit in a horrible position, particularly because we had the separate filing disclosure where we had Reddit.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I was saying. Like, yeah, of course, we watch legal mindset all the time and all that type of beat. But on this, I'm like, legal mindset, fuck, bro. Fuck this random Roman P motherfucker. Because, by the way, yeah, again, that Roman P that he's showing is not the actual Roman P. But what the example I was bringing up was that with the hierarchy, even better to show the example. So imagine Hasan, orbiters, G-boy, snark mod, this type of bull. Imagine being a bull who's pretending to be a fucking snark mod. Your life, you truly are subhuman. You are on the same level as a Neanderthal, as a fucking homunculoid. Because I don't know why the hell you would want to pretend to be one of these terminally online fucking never knew grass exists ass losers. It makes no sense to me. But I'm like, yo, legal mindset, fuck focusing on that bullshittery with that fake Roman P. Let's really keep focusing on this. Dude, legitimate Redman. It's really never been a dumbass allegations. Legitimate Reddit admins of the service, of the platform itself, they are saying, the H3 Snark mods, in their own motion to quash their legal proceedings, their documents, official Johns, bro, officially in this John, right? They're saying the Reddit admins fully offered them services to remove their PIIs, if you don't know, personal identifying information, from the internet. Yeah, obviously, as we're seeing here. In the case that we are doxxed and harassed, who the fuck are you losers? Nobody gives a shit about you niggas. But by the outcome of these lawsuits, they are basically admitting in their doc, at least on my interpretation, the way I'm putting this down, that, yo, oh my God, it's just truly baffling every time I see it. They're fully admitting that, yo, direct Reddit admins were about to help them basically commit spoliation. If you don't know what spoliation is, that's just deleting evidence. You put this in your official legal doc? Morons. This fries the shit out of you immediately.
Admins offering us free subscriptions to privacy software to remove our PII from the internet in case we're doxxed and harassed. So this is called scrubbing evidence. They're deleting evidence, spoliation of evidence. This is potentially criminal.
On the money, baby.
Even. And we want to know, is this the admin, Roman?
No, this is not. No, this isn't the real Roman P.
P, the employee of Reddit that was offering the PII software? Are there others involved? These are all things that Ethan Klein
Probably. Are there others involved? Probably.
Can now dig into freely. His lawyers and Ethan Klein's infinite money glitch can go out there and dig into this and figure this out. Employers are responsible for the harmful actions of employees, even if not directly at fault. So this is one of the reasons why, in the recent times, people should be firing dangerous employees. Because a dangerous employee, let's say you're a violent employee or a crazy employee, you don't want those employees around because of vicarious liability, because you can be responsible for the actions of those employees. If they go out and do something crazy, you might be on the line for them. Just like this, exactly like this. If you have an unhinged Reddit mod, which once again is a massive, massive risk, if it's somebody like this, you've got...
See, but that's the only thing. Like, I can understand the interpretation that legal mindset's going with, but we like already knowing that this Roman P isn't the actual Roman P, and even to that, even if this really was the real Roman P, this is a fucking snarker, a G-boy. They lie. They are quite literally like definitive. Like, we have a whole tab for these niggas on the Trexicon. Like, where is it at? Oh, you got that? Click out, bro. Come on, real quick. Hold on. Like, yo, again, the Trexicon has a whole tab for these niggas. Like, we already know how they're gonna act. They're gonna do all the dumb shit. They're gonna play the 5 stats and lie and all that shit. So, like, yeah, I wouldn't even trust this bull saying that he's, oh, man, spending half of the time working at Reddit and then on a snark. I wouldn't even trust that shit. Like, nigga, you're a loser. Who the fuck are you, bro? You're employed? Hell nah, bro. Sifting on snark all day? There's no way your ass got a job. Like,
You've got to fire them. You've got to get rid of them because they've now endangered your entire company. All of Reddit is at stake because of what they've done. They're completely open to discovery. They're completely open to liability. And because of this proof that they provided that software, they're going to be on the line for potentially a massive amount.
Right, so the confession is interesting. Now, we did actually talk about this previously briefly. Now, I sort of assumed that it was a Reddit mod just bullshitting because that's what Redditors do. They just lie a shit ton. But the thing is, if they're lying, it still might be bad because it gives probable cause to actually get a bunch of more info from Reddit, investigate this.
And that's the part where they fuck themselves. That's what I'm saying. It's so stupid. Because regardless of the factor, not only did you admit in your, again, official legal docs that, yeah, Reddit admins were trying to help you sweep up, commit spoliation, scrub your personal identifying information off the fucking internet. But, brother, you're basically inciting now that, yeah, you are looking and are open to, yeah, finding a way to, like, you know, potentially scrub your data. So now, if you're Ethan, you're Fear's lawyer, and you're thinking in, like, thinking in the perspective of this, like, you know what I'm saying, legal mindset, you know what I'm saying, Pegasus right now, you're probably like, oh yeah, now we gotta really crack down on him because, yo, they're probably already still looking into ways to delete all this evidence. Like, nah, bro, never.
Just from the off chance that it might actually be true, right? But if they aren't lying here, then yes, it is absolutely catastrophic for Reddit, right? Because obviously scrubbing evidence is bad, and I just find it interesting they admitted the Reddit admins were actually helping them. That is not something you actually want out there. That's something you wanted to hide.
Exactly.
For some reason they put it out there. So this
Of course they did. Because why? They're fucking snarkers. They're dumb as shit. Dumb as rocks. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold, like, talk about a brain made of bricks.
Actually develop into something insanely massive, right? Obviously, Reddit is a big part in the radical propaganda machine of political violence, other things being TikTok and Twitch and stuff like that, right? And Twitter.
I was about to say Twitter.
Obviously. So this might be huge. This might be huge. I don't know if it's actually going to be a precedent-setting case. We'll see. Depends how far Ethan actually wants to take it. So then Asman responded saying that Ethan should sue Reddit and he would actually help him.
Once again, the head moderator saying not concerned at all, balancing working at Reddit And being the head moderator for H3 Snark has kind of been stressful, though.
He's so snitchy. Why would you say this? Oh
Well, I would ask the same question, but again, this is not the real Roman P. But even if it was, once more, this is a fucking snarker. Why in any modicum would you believe these fucks? I think you should. I think again, you should especially now look deeper into these fools and try to get like, you know what I'm saying, get into looking in them and getting that evidence into faster. But like, yeah, just blatantly believing them, hell nah.
my God. It's shocking that somebody could be that stupid.
We have a confession.
Well, is it? Again, these are the same niggas who cocksuck Hasan. So I mean, like,
Right in front of everybody, in front of God and everybody.
Can you believe that Reddit is actually, all of the Reddit employees seem to be Redditors?
This is called scrubbing evidence. They're
Yes, it
deleting
is.
evidence, spoliation of
Spoliation,
evidence.
yes.
I'm about to say spoliation. Yep.
This is potentially criminal.
Yes, and even doing so, and this is
Shout out potentially criminal, Sean.
another thing too, doing so in anticipation of evidence being part of a discovery process of a case is the same thing. It actually, in some ways, it's worse. So even if you do it before,
I kind of understand what Asmund go to say. You know how like they say like heads do have like premeditated murders and all that. It's kind of like you premeditated on like, oh yeah, I'm about to find some type of way to fucking get my evidence off of this shit, or to get the evidence off of this shit. But to that, like my identifying the person, PIs, all this shit.
before they issue the subpoena of like discovery, it doesn't matter. It's still considered bad. Yeah, I don't know really what that is. The question is whether is Ethan that vindictive? I think that
Yes.
if Ethan wants to go after this and do it, I mean, like I've talked to Ethan a little bit. Like
He already told these well, it depends. Like if we're talking about to Reddit, but he already told Denim's Casey trying to Frogan. Those fucks are screwed, bro. He's not settling with any of those dumbasses. And again, it's directly because of actions that they caused themselves.
I haven't really organized any of this stuff or, you know, like planned any of this, obviously. But I've talked to him about it, and I personally think that he should go all the way with it. I do. And it's not, and I would help. I mean, obviously, like, you know, I would help pitch in. I think every content creator who has been maliciously slandered by people on Reddit should pitch in. I mean, I would. I mean, like, obviously, a lot of guys would.
Oh yeah, I mean, if Ethan ends up going after Reddit, I mean, I'm absolutely for that. That platform is a cesspool of the most disgusting, radical shit. Bunch of
Snark? Ooh.
Hasan and Destiny fans on there, and they definitely need to be held accountable for this type of bullshit, right? Now, who knows if they will actually go there? It depends how much cinema God has in store, right? So far, he's given us 130 episodes, just a blessing every day.
Absolute peak, baby. We love seeing it in the EHDIA Plus. Well, I can't even talk. Bro, I didn't even say it right. Sold the bag. In the EHDIA Plus cinematic universe, and with the daily Slops Bargler, Slop King.
You know, the greatest series on the planet, being blessed, obviously. We'll see how far it goes. Until then, Asmund called out Reddit here.
And he is, but full send it. Yeah, I mean, and I also think, like, I mean, he has the finances to take care of it himself, but just as a degree of good faith, you know, of course I'd pitch in. Absolutely. So Ethan's in a very target-rich environment for lawsuits. He's not hurting for people to sue. Yeah, exactly. I think he should, because this is bigger than the case. It is. And also, you have to keep in mind that if this is true about Reddit, what that means is that Reddit is employing and facilitating entire apparatuses that exist purely for the abuse, detriment, and defamation of other people. They do.
And my question to that would be just like, again, in this alleged hypothetical scenario that Reddit would be doing this, it's just like, why? Again, I always think corporate companies, the shit they should give a fuck about the most is money. Doing shit like this, it would put you in opportunities, especially if it comes out, brought to light, to where, yeah, your PR and optics, what better you, no, yeah, I'm right now. Your PR and optics and the way your brand would be looking, that being Reddit, which is already fucking bad, like the rep. Yeah, it's gonna make it look worse, which means you make less money.
Not in any way, shape, or form try to correct any information. They don't try to be accurate. All they do is lie, make up bullshit, and make people libeled, not slandered. You're right, because it's written and not spoken. Correct? You're right, I'm wrong. Libeled. But it is still defamed, right? But yes. Anyway, this is obviously, it's an obvious big issue, right? It's a massive big issue that exists way beyond Ethan, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Reddit is responsible for a lot of the violent shit that you see go down in the real world as well, because they organize on Reddit, right? They form these dangerous echo
Like Reddit and Discord and shit like that.
chambers of propaganda, and then they ban all dissent, right? And this is a large part of Reddit. Now, you might be in a good part of Reddit. You might see some random innocent subreddits, maybe your favorite creator, and, you know, it's all fine. But a lot of these political echo chambers of radical left politics are
cesspool
actually
of
on
fucking
Reddit, in a
garbage.
majority of Reddit, right? And they're off the same mold that Hasan and Destiny come from, right? right? Now, strangely enough, some of these people get into drama and end up harassing Ethan, and some of these people go into the real world and end up shooting actual people. So we got this divide of let me be crazy online, let me be crazy in real life, right? And
I go down the side of how about niggas just don't be crazy at all.
we'll see. We'll see. Not that shocking that a Reddit mod would out themselves. 4chan is where smart people go to act stupid. Reddit is where stupid people go to act smart. I can't wait to find out what happens when you call a judge a Nazi grifter.
They'll actually, better yet, funny that jump happens. They'll finally realize what a parry is, and then a real counterattack will be. Oh man, Your Honor, well, you're a fucking Nazi grifter. That's really cute. Alright, so yeah, you're paying up the whole fucking bag. We'll need you to slide out you know what I'm saying, Ethan's attorney fees by Monday. How you taking that counterattack?
Probably not gonna go down too well. As someone who's had like 10 Reddit accounts banned for being a centrist, there's nothing more than I'd love to see Reddit get absolutely destroyed. If you have an unhinged Reddit mod, oh, so you mean a regular Reddit mod. Reddit is a literal propaganda radicalization machine, is intentionally moderated, censored, an algorithm to push left-wing extremism. It's about time action is taken on this. Yep, pretty much. Wretched hive of scum and villainy. Yeah, people have some strong opinions on Reddit, and I can't blame them. It is horrible. I'm on Reddit.
Yeah, it's just literally like the same shit as Twitter. Like, depending on where you're fucking at in this genre, it's truly just a cesspool of fucking garbage, degeneracy, bullshittery.
Yeah,
Like,
Lily should not admit that. If I step out of the few Reddits I frequent, I'm astonished by the volume of liberal leftist voices inciting all manner of violent crime. The venom flows like a waterfall. It's an echo chamber of hate. Yeah, and this directly translates into real life, which is why people are even looking into it, right? Now click this video for one glass of refreshing lemonade. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
love me some lemonade. You already know that, baby. Of course. Shout out to share the love with one of our glorious slop kings, Pegasus. You already know, gang. That was They Are Completely Fucked Now. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, my Pegasus down in the description and first link, sure to love it, of course. Said name, I know we get down. And yeah, final pins and injection before we head out real quick. Hasan!
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Of course, as we have seen, yeah, he's gonna keep pretending like, again, like, he doesn't legitimately, again, be rent-free about literally everyone in the community, everyone in the EHDIA plus cinematic universe. And that's a constant flow. And of course, the G-Boys will be eating that up forever. Yeah. On the side of Destiny, yeah, I really am, like, very much curious to see how, like, especially the Pixie case is gonna go now, because, yeah, it's been expressly now in his docs, all the situation that happened with Rose and all the information surrounding that, and how she was definitely a minor when she was, her being 17 was expressly confirmed. So, yeah, that should be very, very, very interesting on that front. But all I do know is that, at least this time around, the slops for the HD, they're both still absolutely just fucking insufferable. So yeah, of course, shout out to love of Pegasus again, and I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.